Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
Ich sehe 2 Antimats und einer davon ist ziemlich kaputt. Dann ist wohl... Hier ist... Oh.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Nicht mehr viel von ihm.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Ich will nicht so genau rausfinden, was da passiert ist. Nicht, dass es mir auch passiert. Ich habe mir irgendwie den Namen von dem Helm aufgeschrieben, anscheinend.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Da ist noch so ein Punkt. Ich nehme an, dem geht es hier auch nicht besser. Ja, Hoffmann geht's auch nicht besser. Okay, aber was ist hier passiert?
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have
Gucken wir mal.
They were preparing for departure. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched.
Also, Ziel, Crew sichern. Sonst hier alles normal. Druck ein bisschen hoch, aber sonst.
All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level.
Hmm?
They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe.
Das Bild ist auch ein bisschen schlecht.
It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
Aber wo wollten die hin?
Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Ist das, wo ich gerade durchgelatscht bin?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Okay, die haben dann da die Roboter reingeschickt, um irgendwas einzusammeln.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear in his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything
Don't you
actually
want to know
helpful in
what
these
happened,
photos?
sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir.
Ja, die elektromagnetische Strahlung ist höher als was angezeigt werden kann. Und der Druck steigt auch anscheinend.
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Ziel Self-Defense.
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew.
Wow.
Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him.
Zumindest war es wahrscheinlich relativ schnell, nehme ich an.
Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Oh shit.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Und das Ziel war immer noch, eliminiere die Crew. Wir sind ja nicht Teil seiner Crew. Vielleicht sind wir ja sicher. Ich möchte diesem Ding nicht meinen Rücken zukehren. Nee. Okay, da kamen wir her. Das heißt, das ist der Tunnel, wo wir durch wollten. Wo sie irgendwas gefunden haben. Und wo dann irgendwas kam, was sie angreifen wollten. Was kann schon schief gehen?
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still active. Take your time, Yasna. Keep rushing.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
It's not unexpected. You are in a perfect room.
I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
Understood.
It's an Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
Ah, ist gerade schwierig.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Roots? Da waren denn an den Büschen irgendwelche Früchte dran.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Bleibst du stehen, wenn ich... Nee. Ja. Gut, ich glaube nicht, dass ich ihm das einfach so abnehmen kann. Da waren noch irgendwelche Sachen. Das hier alles. Mit Zangen und Behälter und kaputte Büsche. Haben die hier irgendwas geerntet? Was haben die von diesen Büschen geerntet? Sind das diese dreieckigen Schnipsel, die da dran sind? Die Büsche hier unten haben keine dreieckigen Schnipsel und die da oben haben so dreieckige Schnipsel. Sind das die Früchte, die hier genannt wurden? Ich weiß nicht, ob ich es als Früchte bezeichnen würde, aber gut. Was haben wir hier noch? Mehr leere Behälter. Nehme ich mal an, die haben das irgendwie gesammelt und in diese Gläser gepackt. Warum auch immer.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Wurzeln.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Sollte ich das?
Can you please check
Oh.
them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Warte mal, hier liegt noch einer. Ah. Der ist ja jetzt nicht vom Antimat getroffen, der ist einfach so irgendwie umgefallen. Der ist ja da auch noch irgendwie drin. Weil er, glaube ich, nicht mehr so ganz frisch aussieht. Ich erkenne das nicht so richtig.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
Ja, warum nicht, ne?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies. Which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Aber was löst das hier immer aus? Ja. Hä?
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Well, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Was passiert hier immer? Ich hab doch meinen Helm auf. Eigentlich die Atmosphäre dürfte es doch eigentlich nicht sein, oder doch? Warum läuft der jetzt
I
wieder?
found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Weil ich ihn geschubst hab? Wo will der hin? Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But...
Wohin?
No. It will kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh, no. Novak, you're a fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here. This goddamn planet.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Wenn es kann ja keiner wissen, was passiert.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. And what we can do to aid them.
Puh, ich muss erstmal atmen. Dieses Spiel ist so gut, ne? Es ist so gut. Und die Synchronsprecher sind auch so gut. Nimmt mich richtig mit hier alles. Was denn hier jetzt? Ah. Hat's den Roboter gesehen. Und den Roboter gemeuchelt. Und da sind wir. Hat uns nicht gemeuchelt. Warum? Weil wir nicht Crew sind?
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Ah. Da war das mit den ganzen Dingen. Und wir schreiben uns jetzt hier immer auf, wenn wir Leichen und Geräte finden. Und wir haben hier eine ganze Liste mit Sachen, die fehlen.
Just one.
It's worth checking then.
Vehikel haben wir noch keine gefunden. Es gibt noch 3 Roboter, die wir nicht gefunden haben. Noch ein Antimat. Was vielleicht der kaputte da ist, müssen wir gleich mal gucken. Ein so humanoides Ding und irgendwas, was wir noch nicht... FTP, was auch immer das ist. Und noch eine ganze Handvoll Leute. Interessant. Wenn wir bei dem Ding irgendwie aufschreiben, wie es heißt, ja. Okay, jetzt haben wir alle Antimats gefunden. Das heißt, von denen gibt es hier schon mal keine mehr, von denen wir wissen zumindest.
Huh. It's cooled down.
Geht aber schnell. Ah.
Huh. That wasn't difficult. It's right there.
Da ist ein Rover. Wir haben hier noch... Ah, wir haben hier Leute. Und Gefährte. Da ist irgendwer. Sokolny, irgendwie, ich kann es nicht genau lesen, ein bisschen dunkel. Nehme an, das ist der hier. Oh. Hallo?
I found another body in the rover's cabin.
I'm afraid it won't be the last, Doctor. Does the body make it difficult to access the recorder?
I can get in from the other side. So, no, it doesn't make it difficult for me, as you put it, sir.
Zumindest nicht physisch schwierig. Über die psychische Seite reden wir, wenn wir wieder sicher zu Hause sind. Hi, ich fummel hier mal an deinen ganzen Geräten rum, ne? Das hast du nichts gegen, hoffe ich.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and, this is our biggest revelation so far, they started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, Convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Ist das so eine gute Idee? Dann nochmal zum Zusammenfassen. Diese Fliegendinger sind diese dreieckigen Dinger, die an den Büschen wachsen. Die aus dem Metall im Boden wachsen. Und die in der Gruppe irgendwie werden die wach und können fliegen. Und beeinflussen dann irgendwie andere Maschinen, entweder irgendwie Leute anzugreifen oder sich ihren Befehlen zu widersetzen oder irgendwie durchzudrehen. Und senden auch irgendwie ein starkes elektromagnetisches Feld aus, was ungesund für Menschen ist. Klingt toll.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Oh, da ist ein Roboter drin.
Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
Ich meine, wir kennen noch nicht alle Zusammenhänge, aber vielleicht haben auch die Büsche die Löcher verursacht. Das ist irgendwie beides logisch. Sieht irgendwie aus, als würden die da rauswachsen. Frisst das irgendwie Metall?
I figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling.
Sind dann vielleicht diese Buschdinger und diese Fliegen, wie sie nennen, hier gar keine heimische Spezies, sondern vielleicht irgendwie auch was Parasitäres, was sich hier nur angesiedelt hat, weil der Planet zufällig aus Metall besteht? Oder hat sich das halt hier auch irgendwie entwickelt, weil hier so viel Metall unterwegs ist? Oh, hey, da ist noch jemand. Hi, Osterhas. Und die hatten was gerade in dem Radio. Kann ich hier irgendwie rein? Da war irgendwie ein Roboter hinten drin.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Sieht irgendwie creepy aus.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Sie sind wieder trocken.
Now.
Macht's nicht weniger creepy.
I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Ja, überzeugt ist fraglich, aber...
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
Well, I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Ja, aber warum nicht? Hier ist alles so merkwürdig. Ich glaube langsam alles, was ich höre. Gehen wir hier hoch? Gut, hier haben wir wieder ein Kraftfeld. Noch mehr Vehikeln drin.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Vielleicht lebt da ja auch noch irgendwer. Ich kriege hier noch kein Signal, aber vielleicht sind wir aber noch zu weit weg.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Okay, das Kraftfeld ist also keine Kugel, es ist nur eine Kuppel. Nehme an, da kommen wir hier irgendwo lang. Bin immer noch nicht überzeugt, ob wir uns wirklich diese Ladung mit diesen Fliegen angucken sollten, wenn die doch wohl so gefährlich sind, vermutlich. Das klingt eigentlich nicht nach einer guten Idee. Aber wir hatten hier noch nie besonders viele gute Ideen. Na gut, genug gute Ideen, um unsere Crew zu retten. Das Speichersymbol ist auch eins von diesen Fliegendingern. So ein dreieckiges Ding. Das ist Absicht.